Hi, we're EB Productions. I'm Jamie.
I'm Tommy.
I'm Cameron.
And I'm Nathan.
And this is a documentary on our company.
Hi, my name is Nathan Wormsley. I'm the producer/director for the EB Productions.
My name is Jamie Ashcroft, the illustrator and the graphic designer of our group.
My name's Tommy Riley and I am the editor for EB Productions.
My name is Cameron Knowles and I am the main animator for EB Productions.
So as a producer, we'll meet up together in a conference room and we'll do a podcast together, brainstorm a couple of ideas. And then from there, with the idea, I'll take it over and write up a script.
I do all the concept art and the drawings, especially for Cam as well. Cameron likes his drawings.
I mainly edit the videos, so doing gunshot effects, sound effects, music, and the visuals overall.
Well, it's whatever was asked of me, whether you want something from scratch or you wanted some VFX added onto a scene, such as gun points, or maybe a creature added in, or maybe some special effects that create portals and stuff.
So as for the director, what we'll do is, with the script that I've just written, I'll go through with the crew and go through camera angles with the camera crew. We'll begin acting it out, and I'm just there to make sure everything runs smoothly and it all goes according to plan.
Say, for instance, if Nathan came up with a story and he involved a character in it or something, and he kind of described that character a bit, then I would then build off that, make my own version of it.
So when writing a story, the first thing I'll do is have a rough draft. Usually it's something like having our main character go on and accomplish a goal. So throughout their attempt of trying to accomplish this goal, what I'll do is I'll have there'll be a bunch of obstacles, so just adds a bit more life to the character, and the story in general.
It's harder coming up with yourself, because if you have a design to work with, then you have limitations and parameters to work with. It's easier going off someone else's design, because that way you have strict parameters, guidelines that you can follow, and it's easy to follow a step.
I use is literally mostly Affinity Designer. I paid 40 quid for it at home because I started using it. I started using it at college, which was free to use at college, because it was a new software that they kind of introduced to us. I liked it that much. I went home and bought it on my PC.
So currently I use a free software on Mac which is called iMovie. It comes free with Mac and I find it's pretty simple and easy to use. But right now I'm kind of trying to push on to Final Cut Pro, which is very costly because it's £300 to own fully. But there is a new software, well not a new software, but a software I'd like to use. I think it's called Sony Vegas, but it's a monthly pay, yearly pay, and you can't own it completely.
The main software I use is Blender. There are other softwares, obviously Maya, 3DX, the Unreal Engine. The reason I don't use those is either there's very strict rules regarding the companies that own them, or it takes money to buy them. The main reason being it's free. So, that's obviously a plus point over the others, but because it's free, people look down on it. But in actual fact, it's nearly on par with some of the best softwares you can get these days.
Very simple and easy effects to begin with are like if you've ever seen Star Wars, lightsabers, there's a free software called HitFilm Express, and you can do easy lightsaber effects, or on iMovie and Final Cut Pro, you can download simple gunshot effects and add them onto your footage.
I kind of it's in the blood really, because my nan's also a painter and stuff. She does artwork, so it kind of runs in the blood. I'm really close to my dad, so I get that creative bond off him.
So a big inspiration to me, and probably our crew in general, is Corridor Digital. Inspiration in terms of how they record their stuff and the effects they do, and just the story behind them. It's all inspirational towards me.
Doing more artwork in the future, definitely. I want to be a concept artist. Obviously, working for this team, I want to be the concept artist that comes up with all the ideas, of sceneries, characters, items, props. I want to be the person who thinks of all that and draws them out.
Well, currently, me and my friends, as you've heard, is EB Productions that we'd like to start as a group thing, and we've currently started doing short films. If I earn money from this with the team, we can produce to buy more and better equipment to produce better content.
I think I'd want to stick with animation. Like I said, I've got my own ideas I want to, develop, express, and like a whole series idea with characters I want to create, which is being brought to life with the group I'm working with.
My main goal is to make a proper movie with my crew. It's like a long, maybe 2 hours. Like a proper film. It's got a good story behind it, loads of good effects, a bunch of really cinematic camera angles. And just working on a proper set would be an overall goal. I'd like to see that happen in the future.